Hey guys, RobDog Games here. Grayzone Warfare has been making waves in the tactical shooter scene, offering realistic immersive experience that challenges players to think, communicate and survive. As anticipation builds for the upcoming update 0.3, players can expect a wave of new content, quality of life improvements and vital performance enhancements. While official patch notes are still rolling out, early developer teasers hint at new weapons, mission expansions, and further tweaks to the AI and environment systems, aimed at refining the already intense gameplay loop. To get the most out of your experience, especially on the mid to higher range systems, stay tuned and I'll let you know all the settings to get the best out of your game. Alright guys, just jumped into an Australian server. As you can see, it's night time, which kind of sucks, but I'll still show you the settings that I use when I play. So let's go straight in. So let's go to settings, graphics. Okay, so we're going to play in full screen mode. We're going to play in your native resolution. So mine is 4K, so 34 by 1440. Field of view, I'm going to move it to 75. VSync, I'm going to leave turned off. These are my brightness, contrast, saturation, gamma settings. If you want to copy those. Frame rate limit, I'm going to maybe leave it at 120. And the frame rate limit background, leave it at 120 as well. Alright, for the quality settings. Alright, so we'll leave it at high. I've just put them all on epic just to show you how it, yeah, the frames are quite low. So high for the global illumination. Shadow quality, maybe put it down to low. Texture resolution, I'll leave it on high. Same with effects quality. Reflections, you can probably put it on medium. And the foliage, I'll probably keep it on high. Shading quality, keep it on low. So that's the first lots. So we'll go down to the next bit. The post-processing, try and keep that on high. I don't need colorblind mode. Sharpness, let's have a look what it looks like. I'll just keep it on 0. Colorblind mode, don't need to worry about. The next one, so keep this always on DLSS. If you go to all the other ones, they're not as good for FPS. Obviously, you can't change any of these are all grayed out. Nvidia DLS Super Resolution, I try to keep that on auto, or you can keep it on balanced if you like. So auto or balanced. Nvidia DLS Sharpness, keep that on 0. Nvidia Reflex Low Latency, keep that on off. And the frame generation, keep that off. These two here you can't touch. And then the same with the GPU crash. If you're got one of the older GPUs and it's not causing some troubles, you can try that. Turn that one on. See if that helps. Shader compilation reset. Just leave that. I think that's a new thing now. But yeah, so these are what I use. I'm running a RTX 3090. We'll see what the frames are. I've got my Steam frame FPS counter on the top left. You won't be able to see that, but I can just play around here for a bit. We'll run into a town and see how we are with any choppiness or how it freezes. Grayzone's renowned for 1 to 2 second freezes, so we'll just apply that. Yes, keep the same, keep it all. Alright, let's see how we go. So at the moment, 85 frames. Let's see how smooth it is. Going up to 91. Actually, it's pretty smooth actually. Let's just go into the town. So straight ahead to our left. Just jump in. Let's see if the frames drop any second now. Okay, we've entered the town. Ooh, hello. He scared me a little bit there. Yeah, gameplay seems very smooth. There's still a couple of cracks and skips a little bit, but hopefully that gets addressed when 0.3 comes out in the next few weeks, hopefully. Oh, hello. I love this gun. As you can see, it's ultra smooth. Very crisp. Okay, before we close up, I'll show you the Nvidia settings that we should use also in combination with the game settings. So I'll move to that right now. Okay, back on the desktop. So go to your bottom right. Right click the Nvidia Settings tab and go to Nvidia Control Panel. Go to Manage 3D Settings. Before I start, I always restore and it goes back to the default settings. So just go through each one and I'll show you which ones to turn on and turn off. So image scaling, keep it off. Ambient occlusion is also off. Anisotropic filtering, I said it correctly, is application controlled only. Anti-aliasing, FXAA is off. Gamma correction is on. Anti-aliasing mode is also application controlled. This one's grayed out. The transparency is off. Background application max frame rate. Try and keep this one off. Background, sorry, so you said that. The CUDAs, leave them on all. CUDA system driver default only. DSR factors off. Low latency is also off. Max frame rate is off. The monitor technology, I've got a G-Sync compatible monitor. If you don't, you can change that to a fixed refresh. Multi-frame sampled is also off. Auto is, yep, that's on, that's fine. Power management, leave it on normal. If you're playing on a laptop, obviously a bit different. Preferred refresh, leave it at highest available. Shader cache size, driver default. Texture filtering off. Allow quality texture on. Threaded optimization auto. Triple buffering off. Vertical sync, I use the game settings, which is off as well. Virtual reality, none of that complies. So yeah, save that, close out. I like to preferably just restart the computer and then jump straight back into Grayzone Warfare, and you should see a good 20 to 30% increase in FPS and performance. Let me know down in the comments if it improved anything. If it didn't, let me know what settings I've missed I should have changed. Thank you so much for watching. If you like that, please leave a like. A sub would be awesome, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.